I like this song, but not that much. All right, it's time to get back into Ultima 6, the false prophet. Watch out for rabbits. They'll eat you alive. This is some kind of dungeon. I can't fully remember why we were here. I was just here yesterday. But we're trying to repair relationships with the gargoyles, I believe. Door is magically locked. Well, it just so happens that I happen to have a magical unlock. Ta-da! Oh, nothing? Okay. Maybe there's a secret door. You don't know. Could be. This is how you would play this game back in the day. What's up? I like how you... Yeah. You snuck that in there. How's it going, Crifton?
From the planet Crifton.
You ever go back and watch, frankly, one of the greatest superhero movies ever made? The original Superman movie with Chris Reeve. You ever go back and watch that and remember just how poorly Marlon Brando pronounced Krypton?
It's like the planet Krypton. We must send him forth from the planet Krypton, my friends.
The planet Krypton. And it's like nobody corrected him because he's Marlon Brando. You don't correct Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando corrects you. Okay. This is not a locked door. That's a big monster over there, though. So let's see if we can't get around this side. But either way, I got your entry in here. You should have 4. Yes, you do. So congratulations on that. Let me see here. It's the plant that's not a plant. Oh, is it? It looked like a plant. I assumed it was like a beholder or something like that. Superman movie is a standard. Yes, I fully agree. And I think that's because of the tonality of it. It is not a comedy. It is just a really beautiful, hopeful, optimistic film about a guy from Kansas who wants to make a difference in the world and maybe is a little naive, but also happens to be a flying bulletproof alien that can shoot lasers from his eyes. That's the original Superman movie. And everybody gets hung up over the ending. Yeah, the ending is pretty super. We'll say that. Let's see. I'm casting the wrong spell here. Unlock. Okay. But that movie is much more than the sum of its time travel, let's say. How's it going? Third strongest mole and Big Joe. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for here. Oh, it's a Hydra. Okay. Well, Hydra makes sense. And Baron, congrats on Arithmetician. How are you? Mole says, I love when old sci-fi movies have characters pronounced robot. Oh, with a schwa? What's schwa? Schwa? Actually, I don't think I'm familiar with the schwa. Baron, let me go ahead and jot that down for you. Yeah, please elaborate on the schwa. So that's a Hydra up there? And Krypton says, Krypton, superhero movies rely on pessimism and anti-heroes this day. And CGI, yeah. I think superheroes are always a reflection of the time that they're in. And so we live in a really aggressive, anti-heroic time, you know, where people would say, like, a murderer is a hero. That's the kind of world that we live in today. But let's see, this looks important up here. But I don't want to get too much into that. I agree with you. All that to say. This way. Is that all? That's what the sign says? This way. You know what? Maybe you could go down the middle. Or maybe not. I don't know. I'm already stuck. How long have I been streaming? Not that long, actually. The upside down E thing. Oh, the unstressed mid vowel. Oh, mild vowel. Oh, like Robot. We're watching. My oldest really loves Twilight Zone, so we're binging all the episodes this time. I feel like they're old enough. Some of those could be heavy, you know. Like they talk about a lot of World War II atrocities on there. There's like themes of hell, despair, depression, existential crisis. So crises. So I wanted to, you know, maybe wait a little longer till I watch all of them with the kids. But I don't know where to go. But yeah, we just saw the one recently. I think it's in season 1 where they give that guy a robot on the asteroid that he's imprisoned on, and he comes to believe it's a real woman. Yeah, they say robot all the time on that one. Mage O Rage, how the heck are ya? So in one of the SNES Ultima games, there's a pie factory at the bottom of the Stygian Abyss. Ruins of Virtue. A pie factory? I'm going to pick up... Dragon Quest 7 came out today. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did not. No, I'm going to try and play the original. Okay, I'm stuck. So if anybody has any hints as far as what to do here, I will happily accept them. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. I don't know. Am I in the wrong place? Like most of this game, I don't know if I'm in the wrong place or what. There's got to be like a hidden thing. Shaking the cold symptoms. Good luck with that. I hope you get well soon. Oh, speaking of Major Rage, too, I have an announcement to make, everybody. Major Rage has decided to graciously accept my invitation to become our latest mod here in our casual, comfy little stream. So congratulations, Mr. Mage O'Rage TV, on the acquisition of the much coveted, the much desired, the much. How do I do this? Actually, I have to figure out how to. I know he'll be crushed. He'll be crushed. But that doesn't matter. It matters that Major Rage is worthy to receive the sword in the stone. Thanks to Major Rage. It's, you know, we're a calm bunch. There's not going to be a whole lot to do, but I really like the idea of another set of eyes that can help out here. So I appreciate that very much. I need to figure out how to do this. It's not letting me, like, fetch the account. Thank you, thank you. Speech! Speech! Give a speech. And now, Major Rage TV will give an elaborate, well-rehearsed speech. What was the last objective we were supposed to be doing? Okay, so a last objective I was supposed to be doing was okay, so I just had Ephemerides repair the blue lens for me. So I've got 2 lenses here. I've got the Gargish lens, and I also have the human lens. So I've got the lens from the gargoyles. I've got the lens from the humans. I am now trying to reach the Temple of Singularity, I think. And there's a bunch of different clues that you could piece together from all this. We're looking for a balloonist. And we need to go to Sutek's Castle. Now, I thought that's where this was because it is surrounded by mountains. But maybe it's not the right place. I don't know. I thought this was the right place, though. Oops, I feel like there's a room in here or something. Major Rage's speech begins. My dear Bagginses and Boffins, Tooks and Brandybucks, Grubs, Chubs, Hornblowers, Brace Girdles, and Proudfoots. And then somebody screams, Proud Feet. Today is my 111th birthday. But also today I'm becoming a mod. That's actually he rehearsed his speech last night with me. And that's what we came up with. Okay, I don't know. I honestly have no idea what to do in here. So am I not in the right? I promise to wield with power, grace, and temperance. Those are great. Hope you abuse it once in a while. Only on your poor brother. See, this is exactly why right here. This is exactly why. I don't know how to set it up right now. Twitch is not being cool. Don't be cool. So I will get that set up for you, and thank you very much once again, my friend. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. So Krypton, also look for glass swords. Okay, so I do have one glass sword. I had to consume one in order to get the blue lens from the human lens. All right, so like, yeah, there's rabbits, gators, and cows outside. I could have sworn this was the right area. Let me pull up the map. Because if there's a place you want to go. Yeah, so this is Sutek's castle. Okay, so this is correct. Right? So like, I am supposed to be here. I just checked the map. This is absolutely where I gotta be. But the question is, how do I get through this? How do I get through this to get to the other side? Right? That is what I can't figure out. I'm gonna waste all my magic here. How's it going, Smash? Time to wreck this game. So far, I'm stuck in a room. That's the majority of all that. Let's see. Try casting this other side. How's it going, Sargi? Let's dispel this field. If anybody has any information on how to get through this room, then I ask that you would dial your local well-read mage and please give him any hints that you have as to the whereabouts of a door or friggin' literally anything to get through this. Like, I know there's a secret passage here, right? But then how do we get through this? I can't figure it out. Oh, we could do that. That doesn't really help us, though, because I still can't go through here. Ninja Killer 76, welcome. I will happily accept hints, though, and we won't call it backseating. We'll just call it hints. Use spell field on the blue potions and look for secret doors. Right, so I checked all the walls. I want to say pretty darn well. I'm about to run out of the unlock spell. I know I checked all through here. Like, see, I could see a secret door going into the middle there, and another one going up the top wall. But I can't... is this one here? There it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, nice. And I'm out of Dispel Field. So, there's that. Here's the lever room. We found it, Krypton. We found it. I would love to get the Baldur's Gate 3. Did they never release a physical version of that? Okay, then what? Then pull one of these. See a switch, move it. Okay, that's one. Red awoke. At least it's just a little sleepy time. That's not that bad. Okay, let's see about here. There we go. Okay, so we can see there's one going up, and there's one going down. One going down goes down. And here, oh my gosh. This is a nice looking guillotine. What is all this supposed to be? Like, this is a millstone right here, isn't it? Like for grinding wheat. Oh, hello. Is there a person in here? There is no person. So I'm gonna take whatever this is. I'm gonna take what? Find the... What happened? That was one of the accusations brought against me last October, but I hadn't heard anything since. It was hilarious being called a right winger and woke in the same day. So I don't know what you're referring to. I wish PC would go back to physical games. But yeah, I guess I need to pick that up on PC. I wonder if it would run on mine. Okay, Sarge Smash, I need to know. What were you talking about? You said, did that say red is woke? To what are you referring? Oh, they're a big fan of the French Revolution in here. Who isn't? Let's be honest. All right, what do we got down here? Oh yeah, because he's asleep, so he can't cast spells, obviously. So I guess we'll just look around. Can I take things in dungeons without there being any repercussions and any negative repercussions? Oh, the character woke up. Okay. I do beg your pardon. I'm feeling a little antsy today. I did. Probably some of you saw it. Here's a little bit of real talk while I'm playing. One of the big things that's been eating me over the past several months has been trying to figure out what to do about what is to me the more insidious accusation brought against me, which was that I backstabbed somebody who ran a charity for me. I have all of the receipts and all of the proof that that's not true, and it's one of the false allegations brought against me. So I finally decided today to kind of break silence on that publicly and posted screenshots, and the goal was self-defense and repairs, not starting a war. So I blanked out people's names. I'm not interested in going to war with some of these people. That's what they wanted to do. That's not what I want to do. But I do have an interest in defending myself. A few people who were there, like Krypton himself, who were at the charity event, did chime in to corroborate and share their perspective of details. If that's you, if you were at that event, or if you'd like to share your perspective on details, that's totally welcome. I'm not directly asking anybody to do so, but I appreciate that very much. So I'm glad that you saw it. I agree, it was a ridiculous accusation. It was absolutely fueled by the person who made the original claim about the charity and by the person who made the initial accusations against me as well. I'm not out to get them, but I am out to ensure that false narratives are corrected. Because that's my whole... I mean, like, I've met people over the past several months who are like, why let this bother you? Just let it go. And I get that principle. I really do. I really do understand that principle. But this is also my entire life. Like, I'm an author. I spent time writing this book. All that fell through. You know the whole story. I don't need to retread it. So yeah, to me, I take it very seriously. It was a very serious allegation. I don't like the idea that some guy from some mainland state could take credit for a Hawaiian raising money for Hawaiians. That to me sounds extremely wrong. So finally had to say something. That's out there. Again, if you have any corroborative info that you want to share, anything like that, feel free. And otherwise, that's up on the internets for everybody to enjoy for all posterity. Looking forward to somebody screenshotting it and going nuts with it on Blue Sky, but I'm not on there, so I don't care. That's and that, as they say, is that. The thought has crossed my mind, Ninja Killer. The problem is I don't. There's a lot of finances. I already lost finances over this. There's a lot that would go into a lawsuit, and I have a wife and kids that I don't want to drag into a very public lawsuit is what this would be too, because a lot of this was public. So yeah, I really can't go there with a lawsuit, tempting as it is. And honestly, the temptation is mostly from anger, so going to therapy, dealing with some anger, figuring out a way to live my life is, I think, what people should go for, because people are going to say things online. People are going to do things online to harm you. But yeah, like I told somebody else, I'm flesh and blood like everybody else. Like, it's very tempting to think about doing that. Okay. Let me see. Now, I think I am in the correct area. Okay, we're down in the catacombs. Only ladder down that is not a dead end is in the south. So this is going to be a dead end room. It sure is. They're very fond of dead ends in the dungeon design on this. Because they know that the way to make dungeons difficult on this is navigation. That's the hardest thing about this game, is figuring out where to go, what to do, how to do it, who to talk to. Who to talk to is a major puzzle on this. But we know where we're going a little bit more now. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, I just noticed that now. Is that a horse? I think that's a horse. You see nothing special. Okay. So this is a horse called Push Me Pull You that has a riddle, I guess. Push me pull you. A two-headed beast. Stand over here. Stand over there. That, my partner and I, are the push me pull you. Our job? I cannot tell you. Oh, I talk too much. Go right, of course. My partner says the same thing. I'm a liar. My partner is honest. Oh, the old, you got two guards. One lies, one tells the truth. Yeah, for sure. Plus, I mean, with a lawsuit, we're talking about crossing, boundaries. And I'll be honest, too. I mean, I was worried about lawsuits quite a bit over the past few months. So I did not want to be on the receiving end of any of that. I didn't want to invite it, but I get the energy there. I do. All right, a liar and my partner is honest. Which of us tells the truth? Okay, so go right. Of course, my partner says the same thing. So if they both say go right, one is telling the truth and one is lying, then you still got to go right. I could never figure out this riddle. I'm honest, but my partner is a liar. I just tell the truth. Well, maybe the first guy is a liar. So soon to leave, you'd leave so soon. Bray is staring at them, his jaw hanging wide open. Iolo says, "It's got to be the most baffling thing I've ever heard." Okay. This guide actually doesn't tell you which way to go. Okay, one lies, one tells the truth. I don't know. Anybody have any thoughts on that? You might not. This is a Oh, hang on. Okay, the first one is a liar. There's no way that they could both say go right and one be a liar, right? So the first one is a liar. He says go right. Of course, my partner says the same thing, but then he speaks for the one and doesn't talk. So this guy is a liar. I'm going to say you got to go left. That's what we're going to go with. Hopefully that's accurate. You know what we could do is we could save right here in case things go awry, as things are wont to do. No. That can't be right. How's it going, JC? How are you? That seemed wrong. So maybe that was correct to pick up on only one of them talking, but the first one was correct. It's not because it was left, but I was assuming that the guy who was telling me right was lying because he spoke for the other person. So if he said go right and if he was speaking for his partner to agree. Oh, you're being silly again? I'm so trying to figure this out. Dayoxer, how are you? Welcome to the chat skis. Let's see. Let me get the hashtag Black Queen in there. Of course it wasn't right. Oh, I see what you mean. It all makes sense now. How are we almost dead over here? What's everybody's health looking like? Is there an easy way to view health from here? Like, no. Hey, that'll do it. All right, Major Rage, you got the thing in. You know, you might be kidding, but I wonder if that's accurate though. Oh, the layout changes each time? Really? Does the dial... Well, I wonder if that's in the Super Nintendo version, because they did cut a lot of stuff. I got your entry in here, Mage. Congrats on getting up to 4. There's a couple other people in here at 4. Whoops. A new cold sub game. Oh yeah, the Nintendo Direct. I was a few minutes late today because I was finishing up watching the Nintendo Direct. There was some neat stuff in there. Largely a Direct that was not for me. There, like halfway through, I was like, "You ever feel like you're aging out of Nintendo Directs?" That's how I felt. I felt a little bit like this was not for me anymore. So there was a lot of anime stuff in there. Nothing wrong with that. That's just an observation. Lots of anime stuff. Like almost every single thing was very anime stuff. But I'll tell you what though, I thought that the Bomberman collection was super cool. My youngest actually really loves the Super Nintendo Super Bomberman, so we're just gonna super check that out. I might get it for his birthday. Oh, you should beat this game, JC. You should do it. A burly barbarian warrior. Here, I have heard of thy deeds, Avatar. I'm gone. Gone. I tell you, what word is that? I follow you. I have no other job now. Do you add him to the party? Do I need to add Gorn to the party? Oh no! Much would I like to wander again, but I have no one to travel with now. Someone will ask me to join with... This guy's accent is all over the place. Then sooner or later... Sutek is mad. He is very dangerous. I would avoid him if I was he. But he does many things and is sometimes helpful. Okay, Gorn. Gorn from Ultima 5. Do I have to have him join the party? I don't know. No Ultima 6 SNES remake. Yeah, at the Nintendo Direct. That is weird. So I'm not familiar actually with Codex at all. Sell it to me. Sell me the concept. This might be something I like. Okay, the dead balloonist is in the northwest corner. Search his body for the balloon plans. You can meet Gorn. He can join you if interested. Okay, I'm not super interested, so we're just going to leave that there. I am looking for the body of the balloonist, though, which is in the... What they say, northwest? Rats! Imagine trying to hit a rat with a halberd. That sounds very difficult. Here we go. Found a torch and the balloon plan. Hurrah! We did it. I think that's all that we needed in here. Oh, I'm going to finish this game today. Maybe. Okay, once you collected the balloon plans and you left Sutek's Island, look at the plan. Okay, so I am going to get the heck out of here. And I think I'm going to need to purchase... I'm going to need to purchase more items for my magic. Goodbye, Lord British. I knew thee well. Version of Conan the Barbarian? Okay. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I almost said Lugia. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Monopoly board. Oh, that's interesting. Josh Pritt, how are you? Welcome. Started playing Brandish. Yes, I did play Brandish. Yeah, and I beat it. That's a hard game. If you don't mind, I'd love to give you a tip. It's not spoilery. But if you'd rather not receive a tip, I understand. No harm. Let's see. I think they've got stuff over here. Let me see about going over here to get it. Oh, you know, I might be able to warp there. Let me see. I'm looking for the Shrine of Compassion warp, and that is going to be... This is so hyper specific. I can't imagine renting this game without and like not getting a manual. Like almost every game I ever rented as a kid had no manual. I don't know if you could beat this without a manual in a pre-internet era. Oh, other than having like hundreds and hundreds of hours. That's the only way you could do it, I imagine. Okay, ought to be a wizard dude who sells some stuff here. So we'll go ahead and we'll get some stuff. My man. Dark-bearded man dressed in robes. I need, I guess all this stuff. Oh, no. I don't need all this stuff. Ingredients. Oh, my gosh. Let me see. What am I running low on? Harm, heal, light, unlock. The hard thing is that, like, you actually can't carry a lot of stuff. So let me just do this for a minute. Black Pearl, you can have that. Oh wait, was Black Pearl a... That might actually be like a casting item, in which case I do want that on red. I got this all backwards. There we go. Loom plan. Let me give the torch here. Sleep powder I'll keep on that character. Too heavy for Dupre. Okay, and let's use the balloon plan. Must have a wicker balloon basket made large enough to carry several passengers. Then you need a big iron cauldron to hold a fire to generate the hot air. Next, you must have a huge bag sewn out of silk to hold the hot air in. Lastly, get enough rope to tie the balloon securely to the basket. Once you've gathered all these together, use these plans to assemble them. Attention, there's no way to leave a balloon in the same place for a long time. Bring it when you get out. Oh, so they tell you right there that you got to do that. So a couple things that we need there. We need a wicker basket. We need rope. We need silk. We need the thing to generate the heat. Hey, take care, Krypton. Thanks for the help. Oh, Josh. Yeah. So the tip is play Brandish if you're struggling. Slow down the game speed on Brandish. So I started playing the game on the fast speed. It was like fast or very fast, something like that. And then realized that's friggin' hard. But I didn't realize until like 75% of the way through the game. I was stuck on a boss. So then I slowed the game down and it became much easier in terms of combat. Navigation is still pretty difficult, of course. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do about navigation. But hopefully that helps you. Have you gotten very far at all in Brandish? You say you only started it last night, right? Alright. Now I should be able to have myself a time of this purchasing of stuff. So I'm going to get... I'll just get what I can, I guess. Oops. Spider silk. Let's do sulfur ash. Cannot take anymore. Okay. I think we're full up. Let's see if I can get a little more silk. Okay. I'm gonna drop this on somebody else then. No. Let's have Belem carry all this. Okay, there we go. You're assuming my story, keep dying. It's a hard game. It is a really hard game. You could do it. I believe in you. Just keep at it. Like, it's a really cool dungeon crawler. Just try and think of it like that. Think of it as a dungeon crawler that you view from the top down, because that's really what it is. The room turning thing is just something you'll have to get used to. Like, there's no way around that. But I totally understand that the room turning thing is like a game breaker for some folk. Okay, so now we need to go and get the pieces to construct the balloon. So we need a balloon basket. Now, I'm not going to remember where a basket weaver is. This basket case. So we're going to consult a guide on that, because I could spend the entire stream just looking for this one person. Again, hardest thing in the game is just trying to find the person you're supposed to talk to. Go down here. Even to, like, we're in Minok now. And, like, I still don't really know. I still don't really know where the heck the person is going to be at. It's about to be nighttime, so they keep calling this town. Let's see, I gotta... come on. I don't know. Inns seem pretty scarce on this. There's a poison swamp over there, so we're not gonna go that way. Ah, no, Shamina, why? Sorry for the flashing. We'll just have to put up with it for a minute. Oh, I did not get enough stuff to fix my light. So that's not good. That's bad. Brandish is fun and brutal, yeah. I thought it was a great game, but it's not a game I'm in a rush to play through again. Let's say that. Also had a game speed at... Oh, you had it at fast, huh? Okay. Yeah, try slowing it down. I think you'll have an easier time at it. It's pretty rough on fast speed. Stuff like the final boss, I don't know how anybody could do the final boss on fast speed. But there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Don't be ashamed to use a guide. A lot of people say that. Don't be ashamed to use a guide. Why do we feel shame using guides? Like, how over obsessed is our culture with trying to prove machoism to people that we've never even met in person, by having to say that it's there's no shame in using a guide. Like, of course there's no shame in using a guide. Like, one friend I had who was like, the only thing you're cheating yourself out of is an experience, right? But if the experience is frustrating and a guide would help fix that, then use the dang guide. There's no shame. The Anne Bernick SP. So that's cool that it's small. I don't think I've heard of that one. I have no idea where there's an inn here. Achievement culture. I think that's right, huh? I mean, I've had people tell me a game completion doesn't count, or that I'm playing a game wrong. Not because of a guide, but because like I made a wrong choice that the game prompts. It's really strange. And I get that like in a competitive context, cheating is wrong for sure. But like in a single player context, totally different. If you're like Billy Mitchell or you're at like a Tetris tournament and you're cheating, I think that's bad. That's objectively bad. But if you're just by yourself playing Ultima 6, then yeah, I don't think that's too bad. Oh my gosh, trying to figure out where to sleep. How's it going, Dan? How are you? Battery saving. It sounds like a cool device. Right now, Dan, we're just kind of aimlessly wandering until I find like an inn or something. I think this could have been an inn. Or no, I guess this is the blacksmith's house. But it's about to be daytime now, so that's good. It's going good. But how are you, Dan? How's everything going? And I wanted to thank you again for corroborating some info with your memories of events earlier. I appreciate that very much. We are not cheating at all. Unless we count using a guide on a game that's very that lacks much scruting. It is inscrutable. Then yeah, if you count the guide usage, then we're cheating for sure. Okay, still looking for the basket case. I need somebody to weave a basket for me. I have no idea what time it is. I don't know what time everybody wakes up. None of that. So we're just kind of walking until the day comes up. There's a craftsman thing here, right? Pan, pipes, runes, balloon. Flew to Sutek's castle. So that's your hint on where to go for the balloon guy. Now, would I remembered to talk to that person? Probably not. I think you're right. So, I mean, again, I'm just really grateful. I'm really grateful for that. I'm grateful that you, reached out to me to ask about that. Yeah, how about this guy? Short barrel-chested. He doesn't look like a barrel or a basket weaver. This is like a craftsman guild, so I assume they're gonna be there, but I'm not really seeing anything. Let's see. Oh, too far away. Okay. Somebody here's got to be a basket weaver. Here's a person. Oh, they're a bard. No, I don't want a bard. I want a basket weaver. No. Okay, so they're not going to be in this room then. They got to be in a different spot of some kind. Let me see here. This person down here is a blacksmith, I think. But let me double check. Like, that looks like a blacksmith. The apprentice. Okay. Not the person we need. Okay, nothing in here. Let's see what this is. Those look like baskets. Hey, there is a basket weaver. Okay. I need a basket. Okay, there we go. It's in the balloon plans. And they charge you money for this. Have we found a silk weaver yet? No. You can see that this will require a huge silk bag. I know not where thou might find a silk weaver to craft it. It took less time than I thought it might. She gives the basket to Red, who struggles under its weight. But she doesn't tell you where the silk weaver is. So, again, we're going to look at the guide. Okay. El Raton, how's it going? More false prophet today. It is true. I would love to tidy this one up, but we're gonna see. It took me a long time to find just the balloon basket. So we need the iron cauldron now. You could steal cauldrons. I think I might have one in my inventory. There's the basket. I'm very tempted to just steal a cauldron, honestly. Oh, there we go. Oh no, that's an empty pot. That's a cauldron. Come on. What is an empty pot but a cauldron? A cauldron. I put that magic helm on there. I don't have one. Okay, we need to go to the town of Pause and inquire about silk. Oh, hang on. Okay. Silk is a fabric, therefore the natural place where you should inquire about it is Pause. First, ask Arbeth the threader about silk. He will spin 40 pieces of spider silk into silk thread for 20 gold. If you have not enough, you can go to the spider's cave. Arbeth will then relay you to Thindle the Weaver, but he will instead direct you to Charlotte in New Magencia. Humble Weaver will ask... Weave the thread into silk cloth. Oh my gosh, we gotta go back and forth here. Okay. The navigation. Pause. The town of Pause is not anywhere that we can warp to. Okay. What's the next nearest place? Trinsic. Looks like. So we gotta go here and then go north. Stealing? Wow, the stealing, you know. No, I might do it. Ye Day 29, I got you. Let me add this here. And I got you ravaging justice. Stealing sounds downright anti-karma, is what it sounds like. A miserable little pauldron of secrets. Pauldrons, those are those shoulder pads, aren't they? Can one truly own a cauldron? Is there any such thing as private property in Ultima anyway? Like, and I know we're kidding, but like I've met people that actually think like this. Like I met a guy who was like, everyone should have free access to culture because we all participate in culture. Art is culture. Therefore, any creative product, any artistic product should be free. How to put every artist ever out of business and ensure that they never get to make art. Or can never make a living out of art. Just make all art free. I don't know why this guy didn't think about that just a little bit further. Did I get you? I did. I did, JC. Yes, I got you early on. Can you paint with the cauldrons of the wind? They absolutely do. You aren't owned somebody else's work. That's it. Yeah, you aren't entitled to culture. Like, just think about that mentality in these terms, too. Again, this is really close to me, right? But, like, think about it in these terms. The sailors from Britain land on Hawaii in the 1700s, and they go, we're entitled to culture. And so they take over their land, they take over their culture, they take all their food, they take all their art. Because they're entitled to culture? Like, that's such a weird way to think. Definitely not an artist. Yeah, right, exactly. Absolutely, you spent time and skill to figure that out. Okay, we're looking for somebody named Arbeth here. I guess they make silks. This is the town of Paws. So we just need to look around again because I don't remember the name of anybody. No problem, JC. I got you. No problem. Very frustrating conversation. There's so many frustrating conversations, aren't there? They said art and invention was genuinely important, but they had no thoughts nor suggestions of how people making those things should be financially supported and able to do so. So you've met somebody with the same view. It's shocking to me that multiple people have this view. That something should be free because I'm entitled to it. That's nuts. It really is nuts. Yeah, basically. Just say you're selfish. I mean, at least be honest, you know? Just say, I want this to be free, and that's reason enough for me to ask for it to be free. That's it right there. Spot on. Oh, man, there's so many. I get like flat earthers have like a whole conspiracy theory thing. I'm not justifying flat earthers today, just so everybody's aware. But I am saying I get why they exist because conspiracy theories exist. But it's like, if you're asking for something to be free, you don't even have that luxury. Like, it's not like that's a conspiracy theory. It's you just being selfish. That's it. Dr. Cat. Good night, Prince. Good night, sweet Prince. There's so many people to talk to. I don't know who anybody is. Hendel. I wish this guide told you which building to go into. To talk to specific people, because now I have no idea. That's this whole game right here. Thindle the Spindler. Silk. Can't work silk. Oh my no. See Charlotte, she can. Yes, she can. Okay. So this is the guy that I need to talk to after I see the guy named Arbeth. Let me double check this to be accurate. Okay. Ask Arbeth the Threader about silk. Right, so we're looking for Arbeth first. This guy, maybe? Fingers crossed? More to the rope maker. No. Okay, I don't think Arbeth is going to be in the kitchen. You got a lot of cats back there. What are they doing? Oh, you mean you don't want Genie 3 making your video games for you with completely unintentional procedural generation? You mean you don't want that? You mean you want a human touch? How could you? It's not even like that controversial too, and some people flip out if you suggest you don't want that future. To quote Montezuma in Civilization, "You have much that I do not. How dare you?" There you go. Yeah. Not today. No. You might catch me another time, but not today. Right. Here's the thing, and somebody pointed this out too. It's a great observation. It's like we finally invented AI, the dream of writers since H.G. Wells. And we used it to replace the leisure stuff. We used it to replace the entertainment. Not take away, the drudgery of digging ditches and plumbing and construction work. Like all the like somebody needs to dig a ditch. And instead of replacing that, they decide to replace the artist. How's it going, Soko Chocobo? Ultima is going. We are having a friggin' time. We're having a time. Trying to navigate this game is the real challenge. But we're doing our best. Right now I'm looking for a silk threader. Are you familiar with this game at all? Soko Chocobo? Remind me, I don't know if you are. I don't know anything. Oh, there's a cauldron right there. No, that's an empty pot. Never mind. There's no money in replacing the drudgery. I wonder if there could be, like I'm optimistic in that regard, because like they pay people to dig ditches, right? Like they pay people, not much, but they pay people to do stuff like that. If you're gonna steal jobs, at least steal the terrible jobs. Like, like who wants to be like a sewer spelunker? Replace the sewer spelunkers and let them become artists. Let's see, a figure covered from head to toe in flour. I don't think this is the guy. No, it's not the guy. Only Ultima game you play was Quest of the Avatar? Oh, I'm glad you like it. What did you play it on? What platform? We are, of course, on the we are on the Super Nintendo version. So the problem then there with what you're saying, Baron, is they need to make the cost of production on robots more affordable. Well, you played it on NES. Let's see. Why is this game so hard? I'm just trying to find one guy to make some dang silk for me. That's it. Okay, I think I see a house on this map. A house? A little bit of the Canadian accent came out there. I beg your pardon. Sorry about that. Friend little man, it's gonna come out eventually that I'm not actually Hawaiian. I'm actually from oh, it's Arbeth. Okay. I'm actually from Canada. Truth be told. Okay. We got the spool of silk. I don't know how many times I have to do this, but I did it. Okay. Then he will relay to Thindle the Weaver, but he will instead direct you to Charlotte in New Magentia. Okay, so now we gotta go to New Magentia. This is the game right here. This is the game that's trying to figure out where to go next. Charmed, I'm sure. We are going to go to New Magencia right here. Okay, now here I am looking for somebody named Charlotte, who is a weaver also of some kind, of some sort. Let me look at the map. Maybe I can tell just by looking at the map. I think I can, actually. This is much better than randomly wandering around, wondering how the heck to go where I'm supposed to go. Oh, door's down here. Kick the door in. Charlotte? Pretty young woman, hello again. I need you to weave stuff for me. Here you go. Turn wool into cloth. Wool into cloth? Oh, there we go. Okay, she weaves it in a fine silk cloth. Takes your gold and hands over the cloth. Okay, so we got the cloth. Now, my gosh. Now we need to go. If you show her, ask her about the balloon. We'll get 2 cloth. What the hey? Should direct you to Marissa. I don't see any way that she's going to direct me to Marissa. But that is evidently... That's evidently back in pause. My God. This quest. Kid you not. This quest right here. It will be the death of the hobbits. Oh my goodness. Are you Mr. Temper's alt account? I think he's got many alt accounts, huh? So, pause for effect. There you go. Pause for effect. So, Soko Chocobo, so you played that Ultima game on NES. Now, I'd actually heard that some of the NES Ultimas are pretty good, which I think is neat. Like, I just think they're neat. I think that's cool that that the NES could support decent Ultima experiences. I am not at all familiar with Ultima, so I don't know if this is the normative experience or what. I'd heard that this port of False Prophet is pretty authentic to the original PC version. So if it's a port that you'd like to check out, you can at least, consider that. Yeah, Sergeant, tell us more about that experience as well. Miss Sea Blue Eyes Warm Spell, welcome back here for the lodging on this fine day. I'm not. I need to find Marissa. Who is going to be another weaver of some kind, I guess. I have no idea where she's supposed to be. We're just going to have to check every house. If I ever play this game again, I'm gonna not care about karma, because it is so tempting to grab stuff off of. That does not look like a Marissa. Grab stuff off of these shelves, but you just can't. Yeah, this guy. Okay, so not Not them. Okay, nothing here. Findle the Spindler. Not the person I'm looking for. Can I inquire about Marissa? No. Okay, how about over here? There's Marissa. Okay. Thread. Weaves thread and silk cloth. Bring me a bolt of refined silk and I can sew you a silk bag. We're just sustaining the economy at this point. Okay, cool. So we got the silk bag after all that. It only took about 20 minutes. NES version is cool. It strikes a balance between the CRPG form and the consoleized JRPGs it inspired. Oh, that's cool. I'd be down to try that. Try the PC version. That's a good idea. That's a pretty good idea. Big Joe. Okay, I think now what else do we gotta get? Okay, the rope. Buy it from Mortude and Pause. Okay, we're right here. So, this is not Mortude here. No. Right? Doubting myself. I can't tell who's who. No, Findle the Spindler. The Spindler dude. Oh, shoot. Already? Time flies when you can't find the person that you need to talk to. Okay. Let me just go ahead and go up to the inn. Okay, should be able to find Mortude here. I need you to make rope for me. No, I don't want to go to your shop. I want you to make it for me now. Darn it. Okay, we'll go sleep in the inn then, and we'll come out the next morning. The nighttime, the invasive nighttime slows down the playthrough because then we can't actually get the job done. There's not even there's not even an innkeeper there. Oh, I just waltzed into the next house. Whoops. Oh my gosh. I think any game for a console in which they can kind of smooth out the irregularities, if you like, of CRPGs, I think that's worth celebrating. I wish they'd done more of that here. And I'd mentioned before, I think, you know, some controls and some UI, and you could really spice this up pretty good. But it's a clumsy game to play. Okay, my dude, I would like the rope. Just please sell me the dang rope. I do need rope. Oh. Somebody carry this dang rope. There we go. Okay, we have the rope. Oh, gosh. Okay, next. We got the rope. We got the silk bag. We got the balloon basket. We need the iron cauldron. Okay. And a ship's anchor. I don't need an anchor, this says. But we do need the iron cauldron. One can be found in the Britain sewers. Okay, so let's go look down in the sewers. We're not going to steal one, I guess. I like that this spell is called Help. And it just warps you back to safety. So that if you panic, you can just cast the Help spell. The sewer is right here. Okay. I don't remember there being... I might not even be in the right place, honestly. I don't remember there being a cauldron down here. Frick. We're just gonna steal one. Okay, you can steal cauldrons at various locations. For example, Charlotte's new Magencia room. Cauldrons filled with super sun Brahma. Okay, so let me go outside and we will go to New Magencia and steal a cauldron. Shoot. You're talking about unwinnable states? Maybe I shouldn't. You ever play a game like this and like, why does life gotta be so hard? Okay, Castle Sewers. Let me see here. Oh, okay. They're just called empty pot on this one. They're not called cauldrons, so I've already got one. I've already got a couple. So I think we have everything to make the balloon. How do I put all the pieces together? Once you've built the balloon, go back to investigation and visit the Temple of Singularity. Okay, I don't know how to put the balloon together. Oh, Linguistic Dragon, thank God you're here. No, I know. I don't want to risk it, though, Sarge Smash. I know you're talking about Ultima 4, but yeah, I don't want to risk it. Dragon, how are you? Dragon, let me ask you. I got the pieces to put together the balloon, but I don't know how to put it together. I don't think there's any kind of like combination feature that I've come across. Maybe you gotta, I don't know. Maybe you gotta use the pieces? Let's try that. No, it can't be used. Okay. Hanging in there. Oh man, we're getting intenso. Let's see. I think just use. Oh yeah. So I tried using the basket. It says can't be used. I wonder if you could physically move the things on top of each other, maybe. I think everything's on the next guy, though. I don't know. Let's give everything to Belem. We'll try that. We'll put it all in one place. Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm struggling here, my dude. There's an empty pot. I can go to Belem. Got the guild belt. Okay, somebody has all this. There's the rope. Silk cloth. Balloon plan. Thought somebody made a bag. Didn't they make a silk bag for me? I didn't see it. There it is, silk bag. I'm freaking out here. Oh, I'm freaking out. So let's see. That's the bag, the pot, the plans, the rope, the basket. Oh, you click on the plans again. Okay, and then it makes the balloon. Okay. There it is. Yeah, we got to make sure we pick it up. I'll have to be on the same character. Yeah, they all had to be on the same character, and then we had to use the plans in order to get it back. So there's that. Now we can go ahead and move on. You should have seen me struggling just to find the right NPCs to talk to earlier. That was the hardest thing in this game, is finding the specific NPCs to speak with. So we need to go back to the gargoyle place, and to do that I need to go to the Shrine of Passion, question mark, I guess. I think that was how I got to the gargoyles the last time. Yes. Okay. And then gargoyles everywhere. Ooh. All right. I think this is where we're needing to go. Is right here. I think. I have no idea. Gargoyles. Great cartoon. There's our 90s cartoon reference. If anybody's following along with the bingo. Let me put this up again, too. This was made by our newest mod. Let me announce again. Major Rage is now a new mod for the channel. Major Rage TV. Graciously accepted to become a new mod. Congratulations, Mage, and thank you very much for the help. Mages got to stick together, you know. I appreciate all your support. He also made this this cool bingo card. There was our 90s cartoon reference for the gargoyles. Let me see. So now we are going to. Somebody has got the balloon, and I don't know who it is. I picked it up, so. It's blue. There it is. Oh, they just stacked the items right on top of it to make it look like that. Oh man, the infinitives. Yeah, that's rough reading right there. Yeah, yesterday I admitted I was just skipping dialogue yesterday. I could not do it. To have to read all that dialogue. To be expected to sit through so much of weird wording. Let's see. I think we just darn it. What do you mean not usable? There. Now get on it. Yeah, balloon. Oh, sweet. We could free roam on this thing. I think in the PC version, you had to, it looks like you had to cast a wind change spell, but they took that out for this version. All right. Oh, I don't have reagents for this. Oh, God. So I don't have the reagents. I don't have the items to cast the magics. Okay. All right. Let's move some stuff around here. Imagine this boat is going to be a really expensive or really heavy thing. Trying to lighten his load so that we can carry more stuff. And let's see if anybody else is carrying. Yeah, things like blood moss and stuff like that. We could just dump that onto Red's character here. Too heavy. Leather boot. Oh man, the next RPG I play had better not have split inventories. Not a huge fan. We gotta figure out how to get around that. Black pearls. This is 2026. Nobody should have split inventories. Does Baldur's Gate 3 have split inventories? I was always hoping to play that. Boot, gold nugget. Okay, that's everything. I went to fill up the spice bag with the only guy that I could remember that sold spice, and it wasn't enough spice. So, yeah, about that. Now, oh, he's sweeping. So we're gonna have to unsweepify him here by floating. Come on, wake up from the nine-nights. I mean, I don't. Yeah, he's got to wake up. There we go. Oh, beautiful. It was just enough. That was the first fortuitous thing that happened to me playing this game today. There is a Lord British. What do we got here? What is this? Look! The Book of Circles all begins with the three principles: control, passion, and diligence. From control springs direction. From passion springs feeling. From diligence springs persistence. But these 3 virtues are no more important than the other 5. Control combines with passion to give balance. Passion combines with diligence to yield achievement. And diligence joins with control to provide precision. The absence of control... This is like reading a textbook. The absence of control, passion, and diligence is chaos. Thus, the absence of the principles points toward the 7th virtue, order. The 3 principles unify to form singularity. This is the 8th virtue, but is also the 1st, because within singularity can be found all the principles and thus all the virtues. A circle has no end. It continues forever with all parts equally important in the success of the whole. Oh my gosh, our society is the same. It too continues forever and with all members and all virtues equal parts of the unified whole. Okay. I was like reading a contract. Every character has their own inventories of important things get auto-shared. Okay. Use key items from any party member. My name items are display. Okay. Okay. Low British. Low British, yeah. Oh, what do I have to do here? I didn't break in here just to read a dang book. Maybe I did. Okay. Am I supposed to put, It is interesting. I mean, I think that the virtues for Britain and then the virtues for the gargoyles are really interesting perspectives. It's just a lot of info when you're trying to get through this ASAP. 3 book stands, but only 1 book. So you put the Book of Prophecies on one of the stands. Okay, so we're going to do that then, I guess. I'm sorry. One of the solution to this section is talk to the pyramid in the middle of the room. Seriously. This right here. As you face the dais, a voice rings in your head. How would I have known that? How? Definitely an RTM game. What is RTM? Re-examining the virtues part of what I like is a way to build on next. I'm going to need to read about that. Read into all that. If anybody has any good reading material on that after I finish this, I would appreciate it. You understand it perfectly, but you can't recognize the language. To learn the 3 principles of gargoyle, go thou into the catacombs of control, passion, and diligence, and in each of the catacombs talk to the statue. Return when thou hast found the principles, and then thy final quest shall begin. Oh! We're nearing the end. Okay. So the first catacomb is in the mountains to the west. That's the Shrine of Control, Shrine of Passion, and Shrine of, what was it, Diligence, I think? I'm trying to remember. I think that's what it is. Okay, so oh my god, here. I can warp there, actually, so I'm not gonna hoof it. And I'm gonna breeze through these like a cool wind on a summer's day. We want the Shrine of, we'll do Shrine of Passion here. Oh, and they're like in a triangle around the guy. That's easy to remember. Here we go. Shrine of whatever the heck this was. Oh no, you gotta walk across the lava. Hey, you guys. Not very nice. Oh, not a fan of winter. You know, I like cold weather, but there's been a couple days for me that it was like too cold. Like my ancestors grew up naked on a rock in the Pacific. I don't need this kind of cold. Yo, are we gonna die in here? How hard are these demons? They were all right. They're okay. They fought a lot with each other. Is Ultima 9 as bad as folks say? Probably there's an opportunity for reevaluation, I imagine. Okay, so that did not turn out the way I'd hoped. Let me get the heck out of here. Okay. You know what? If you want to find the truth, it sounds like Linguistic Dragon. It sounds like you take whatever a fandom says and then like tone it down. And then that's probably the truth. Because the fandoms are experts. You know, the fandom is full of experts. But they tend to be hyperbolic. So tone that down and you get pretty good stuff. Pretty accurate. Okay, let's try this side. Shrine of Control. Okay, I think this is the one that we need to be in. Operate the left switch and first 7 levers counterclockwise, except for the one in the lower left corner. Okay. Let's try that. 1. Okay, well, this would be 1 of 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. I wish they had a quick look or a quick talk button. 6 and 7. Okay, let's see if that was correct. Oh, and I just walked out of the friggin' dungeon. That was not correct. Specifically, operate the left switch and the first 7 levers counterclockwise over one in the lower left corner. Yeah, that's what I would think that was. Okay. So that all clears that. But now the question is, how do I get rid of that one up there? Well, darn it. I'm just going to throw all of the switches. It's the kind of anarchy that we're going to deal with today. This sign can't stop. Oh, that was the one, huh? Okay, so let's start closing these up. The tricky thing is I'm not really finding decent guides on this version of this game. So what that means is it's very easy to look at a piece of instruction from the PC version of the game, but it doesn't apply to this version of the game. Okay. Oh. Come on, hit me. Or get out of the way. Either of those two things. I don't know if this counts as a monster. It's like, you might get attacked. It might not. Dragon doesn't seem to be doing anything. It's the Shrine of Control, exactly. Love how everyone is so triggered by you saying Chrono Trigger is a Final Fantasy. Yeah, and a lot of people assume that I'm joking. I'm not. I think that Chrono Trigger is more of a Final Fantasy than anything they made after Final Fantasy 12. Yeah. Shares a ton of DNA with 7. There is so much Final Fantasy 7 content out there. There's so much of the same thing, people just doing theory crafting. But I really wish that somebody would examine that avenue. I don't think it's been done too well or too much yet. But explore the DNA that's shared between 7 and Chrono Trigger. That would be really fascinating. And I like original 7 quite a bit. But yeah, it's definitely not the GOAT. That's it falls in line with that argument of you know, your first Final Fantasy is your favorite one. I don't think that's true at all. Unless you're talking about 7. Get out of the way. So I waited long enough for that thing to attack me, and it wouldn't do it. No! No! Okay. Alright. Let me, I don't know. If anybody knows the solution to this, speak now or forever hold your peace. This could take me the rest of the stream right here. Nope. That's not it. This is a frustrating trial and error puzzle. Nope. Oh, I didn't even see that. It's hard to see anything in here. Oh my gosh. See, and my first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy Adventure, which I like, but is not my favorite. And I never played Dragon Warrior as a kid. I'm so envious of people who did. I think I really would have loved it. Okay, what about, I guess we're gonna just have to check every single one. Oh my goodness. I'm never gonna beat this game. Just because of this one room. And there's not even a hint in here. Like, give me something, y'all. You gotta give me something. Nope. Oh, you sent some help on Discord? I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Shrine of Control, another 2 switches on the north wall too. Thank you very much. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna do. Hopefully this counts. Oh, hang on. Okay. Hopefully this works for the Super Nintendo version. Is this a Super Nintendo solution? That's down. And then over here, that's correct. That's correct. I think it's just this last one. Let me see. There it is. Oh my. Oh no. What did I do? Oh, what did I do wrong? Okay. This one's left. This one's left. The one on the wall is up. This is left. This is right. This is right. This is right. This is left. This is right, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, and that's down. So it's correct. This is correct. This is correct. Will somebody get this monster out of here? Tale of too many levers. Might need to do both wall switches. All right, let me try that again. Hoping for the same solution. How's it going? Aegis, how are you? Thanks for coming in there today. Today we're doing exciting stuff like a lever puzzle. Hints are for people who keep the thick manual. I wish I had the thick manual. So we thought. We got it from a nap. Let me see here. We got. I'm gonna try both wall switches down, real quick. Hear the sound of a door moving because that's what those do. Oh, okay. So that was the only difference. That was the only. I'm just gonna walk across that because honestly, screw it. Talk to this statue, a stone statue, the wizard Mondain. You remember as if it were yesterday how you defeated Mondain in your first visit to Britannia? Using the 4 stones, you went back in time to smash his power gem. Statue speaks.
We meet again, Avatar. Fear not. I have but one task now, and I am no threat. Surely you of all people would recognize me as Mondain. The gargoyles have enshrined my spirit here as the embodiment of control. I was once a mighty wizard. Control was the essence of my soul, control of self and control of others. But desire for more control overcame me. Control must start with the self and expand outward. To be strong, one must first control oneself first. The gargoyles understand control. Their society is based on the strong guiding the weak. In this way, they survive in their harsh world.
Okay, so Mondain is like Palpatine.
Unlimited
Power. So I just went down here to talk to this dude. That's it. He will tell you the mantra of control. Well, he did not do that. I see no mantra here. There's so much removed from the SNES version that it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell if I do something correctly here or not. Okay, thou must control others if it's needed, but thou wilt also most do this. I don't know what he said. I'm getting out of here. Okay. Here we go. Let me just excuse my. You know what? We're gonna do this. Okay, this is one of control. Bam, 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 bam. Like, if I don't get anything, somehow Mondain returned. Well, you see, it's because he had a secret cloning thing the whole time. And he was also going to inhabit Ray's body. We still have the gargoyle. We do. Yeah, little red guy back there. So we're still on track to beat this thing. I don't know when. I don't know how. But I know something's starting right now. Watching, you'll see. Someday I'll be done with this world. Hey, Shrine of Passion. No, I died in here last time, so we're gonna have to watch out for damn apples. Talk to the statue. I panicked. Stone statue of the evil witch Minax. You fought Minax in your second visit to Britannia. Well, so that's cool. You get to kind of revisit the bosses here. You remember it quite clearly. With a mighty sword blow, you defeated the witch. The statue speaks.
We meet again, Avatar. Fear not, I will not fight you. You could not forget me, could you? The gargoyles have enshrined my spirit here as the embodiment of passion. I was once a mighty sorceress. Passion was the essence of my soul. But I was driven by the passion and strove to conquer all. I cannot control my passion. Unbridled passion leads only to chaos. The gargoyles understand passion. They think passion must be directed, focused, and they must lead those who lack motivation. In this way, they will have the will to struggle against their harsh world. Thou wilt need passion, but thou must limit thy passion, lest balance and order be lost. Don't forget it.
Yeah, so you gotta go back here to get lectured by these people? Canonizes the hero of Ultima 4 as the same hero of Ultima 1 through 3. She sounds like a Sith? Oh yeah, just let your feelings embrace her. She's like, have I ever told you the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? They say he was so powerful and so wise that he could even keep his friends from dying. Doesn't that sound interesting? Anakin's like, yeah, I'm trying to pay attention to the show. Oh. Oh, you're not having like nightmares about your wife dying or something like that? No, I'm good. Just trying to hear the show. Okay, Shrine of Diligence. There's a lot of diligence in here. Look at this friggin' map. Holy smokes. The last shrine in the mountains to the south of the Hall of Knowledge. West from the house. Okay. There's no need to open any door that requires a magic unlock spell. Instead, look for a secret passage that is located in the southwest of the entrance. So, straight up. Straight up, just fooling you with all the tricky stuff. Okay, let's see a little better here. We're gonna look for. Aha! There, you see that? Dang, I just spent forever walking around there. I don't think so. Alright, now we can go ahead and attack him. I feel just like Sparta right here, blocking this path from all these demons. Is it due diligence? It is. It is due diligence. Well done. I looked at that and I was like, I don't get it. And then I was like a second look, I was like, I do get it now. Demon, get out of here. This bad. Hey, what is that back there? Some crazy crap is coming after me. The seals are good. YouTube channel is hilarious. Steelers. Anakin has an entire thesis about the tragedy. Oh man, what a, like, every once in a while I'm like, you know what? I should do like a Star Wars marathon with my kids. Dude, doing your diligence is just looking up a guide for this. Because that is a nasty trick. That's a really nasty trick to play on somebody. To be like, hey, look at all these doors. I bet it's behind a place that you haven't looked yet, behind one of these doors. And then there's just a secret passageway. That's it. And then they got to put these guys back here too. All right, let me get this stuff. Found the gold. I haven't had a use for gold. I don't even think. I don't know. Okay. Talk to the statue because the face is busy. Don't look at me because it make me dizzy. A stone statue of Exodus. You still remember vividly how you defeated Exodus in your third visit to Britannia. Hey, I think I have that one. That's on NES, huh? Ultima Exodus? Can't say I'm gonna rush to play it after this experience. But you know, we may be able to enjoy that. I think. Should be doable, should be fine. Alright, give me a second here. Okay. Using the cards, you trick the accursed machine into destroying itself. The statue speaks.
We meet again, Avatar. Fear not. Though I no longer bear the form of the machine, yet still I am Exodus. The gargoyles have enshrined my spirit here as the embodiment of diligence. I was once a powerful demon. Diligence was the essence of my soul cold,
soul cold is what I thought he said. Of my soul.
Cold, unswerving diligence in my path of conquest. But in my devotion to achievement, I lost sight of my original goals. Diligence without a goal is worthless. Diligence cannot be the goal. The gargoyles understand diligence. They think the diligent lead the wayward. In this way, they maintain their fight for survival in their harsh world. Thou wilt need diligence, but thou wilt most of all need a clear vision of thy goal to be worthy. Don't forget it.
Okay. We visited the preachy statues. What's next? A lot closer to JRPGs of the era. Oh, that's interesting. So U3 is specifically where we get JRPGs from, and U4 the CRPGs. That explains why CRPGs are so euphoric. All right, now we gotta go to okay, now we can go back to the Temple of Singularity, I guess. So let's do that. Here we go. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, we are back to it. Now, oh, I guess I could have just used the balloon rather than walking all the way over here. I don't know. That's confusing. Take that balloon over there. Hello. Oh, it's my wife. Hey, hey, wifey. Hang on. I'll come talk to you. Give me a second here. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was about to be like, hey, long time no see. Oh, it's my wife. My actual wife. So, can I just land it in here? Oh, no. You gotta actually do this. But yeah, her real name is Blythe. Fairly unusual name. So, Blythu the waifu wound up being her nickname in our marriage. Yep. Not proud of it, but there we go. Okay, let's see. I did not realize what time it was, but I'm going to go ahead and stream for a little while longer. See if we can't really make some significant way through here. Okay, statue. You are being led the correct way. What dost thou seek? The dais glows with a cold blue flame. You must seek out the Codex. Your final quest has begun. Sweet. What else do you have to say? I was learned the 3 principles already. There's no more wisdom for thee to acquire. Go seek the Codex. Okay. Cool. So, we're on the last segment of... Oh, literally the last page of this guide. I could finish this game today. We could do it. I'm going to go for it. I think this is doable. Okay, the Shrine will then set you on the quest to the Codex. Go to the Isle of the Avatar. Alright, so that is where I need to go. The Isle of the Avatar. There it is. Use... Oh, no. Right here. I'm ready. Oh, it feels so official now. I'm excited. We're actually getting through this. This is doable. Oh, there it is. You just grab it and leave. Done. As always, the Codex is open to the pages bearing exactly the information you need. To return the Codex to the Vortex, place a convex lens exactly midway between the Codex and the Flame of Singularity so that the light from the flame converges on the Codex. Place a concave lens between the Codex and the Flame of Infinity so that its light diverges over the Codex. Then move... Oh my gosh. Then move 8 moonstones into Vortex Cube one by one. Set it on the ground in front of the Codex and use it to return the Codex from whence it came. What the heck? Is this the final boss of this game? Is trying to figure this out? So we've got both of those, right? We've got the human lens, which I can't tell if that's convex or concave. I know they tell you earlier, but nuts if I know, if I can remember. I mean, that was over 24 hours ago already. Okay, about the cube. I don't have the Vortex Cube. It was stolen by human thieves. Sail through Lost Hope Bay. Okay, so I need to go to Minoc. This is gonna get done. I'm determined. I would be really excited to finish this today. Like, really excited. That would feel more of an accomplishment than Sea of Stars. Because Sea of Stars was boring, but this is hard. This is like a totally different trial to what Sea of Stars is like. So we're here at Minoc. I am looking for... I could not beat this without a guide. There's no way. Lost Hope Bay is south of Minoc. Oh, we're looking for Stonegate. Okay. So I think I know I think I know how to get there. But yeah, totally different kind of difficulty. Sea of Stars, fairly easy game. This, I feel like the CRPGs in general are just really, really tough games on the Super Nintendo. A lot of times because of the way the controls are. Not always, but I've found that the CRPGs on the Super Nintendo, at least, they tend to have really, really cryptic and difficult puzzles. They are not at all pulling punches. Like, they really expected people on Super Nintendo to... Oh, where's my boat? Oh my gosh. To stop and... There it is. Stop and record all kinds of data on paper and do math. Yeah, I think we gotta go south through here. There's gonna be like a bay. Let's try this. Uh-oh. Nessie. This better be the right way. I don't know if it is. Remember to get the skiff. And I think it's down here. In a rare dissenting moment, I'll advocate for Sea of Stars being fun if you play co-op. I think I'd probably have more fun with Sea of Stars playing co-op, but I liked this game. I liked the gameplay in Sea of Stars. I liked the visuals and the audio. It was just the writing that I thought was really terrible in Sea of Stars. Oh my gosh. Big boy. Hello. A huge female cyclops. With no clothes on. Oh, you're cute, you funny looking little tiny one. Tiny one calls me mama. Live here cook. Talk male, he have key. Male find him on beach. Me want to keep little one. Okay. Oh, no, they sweeping. Ah, shoot. Young human child. Wow, two-eyed people like me. I'm Miles, but Mama and Papa aren't good with names. They just call me Tiny One. Oh, I help Mama and Papa, though sometimes I wish I were big and strong like a Cyclops so I could help more. They're not my real parents. Mama and Papa found me on the beach, so they adopted me. We all live in that big old castle. It's a real neat place with all sorts of rooms and cellars and stairs and stuff. A lot of places are locked. Papa keeps the keys. Okay, so we need to come back during the day so we could talk to Le Papa and then go ahead and do the thing. So let's see. Yeah, there's a couple things. My wife doesn't really play many games either. There's a couple games that she's really interested in that I can get her to play. A lot of retro stuff. It's not co-op, but we've gone competitive on like Dr. Mario and Tetris and stuff like that. That's really fun. Just friggin' camp. Hardest thing to do on this game is find a space to camp in. Oh my gosh, really? I did not know that. I don't think I don't think I knew that. Dragon. I don't think I knew that. Do I have an awake spell? I don't know if I got all the spells in this. Poison, sleep, and lock. Curse of here. Disable, great, blah, blah. Explosion, availability, lightning, reveal. I don't think I have an awake spell. That would be why I wasn't aware that you could cast something like that. Okay, Papa is on the beach, according to Mama. So let's see. I didn't see him on the beach, so we're gonna come back here. Well, he's not in the house, so I mean that's the same one, right? Yep, it's a Mama. Oh, wife is into the gotchas? My wife was playing the demo for Princess Peach Showtime game. Where is this dude? Where is this dude? Linguistic Dragon! Help. Where did Papa go? I cannot find... Okay, let's talk to the child. Miles. On the beach, they adopted me. We all live in that big old castle. Really neat place. All sorts of rooms and stuff. Okay. But I don't see Papa. Oh, here we go. On the beach. Standing behind the house. Who are you? Fish good. Like eat fish much. Me Cyclops. Tall one call me, or tiny one call me Papa. Live here hunt. Cellar no go locked. You need key. Give me the key. Got key. Want key? Want fish? Get fish. Want key? Bring fish. Aw, you frickin'... Okay. They're gonna give me a little fetch quest right here at the end of the game, huh? If you need a... Yeah, I have no idea how to get fish. You can get a fishing pole in the fortress. Okay. So let's go back inside and look for a fishing pole. Then we'll catch a fish for this dude. There we go. That's a fishing pole, if ever I've seen one. Probably ding you karma for that, just because you got to get this guy a fish. I do like fishing in games. I don't know if I like that for the final quest of the game. It's kind of funny to me. Because like usually RPGs, you know, early on, they're like, go get 10 mushrooms from the forest. I'll give you 20 gold. This game will be like, go get some fish and I'll give you the ending of the game. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to fish. Red fishes. Didn't get a fish. Wow. Okay, we'll try it again. Oh, man. Yeah, let me see here. You guys. I don't know if I like this fishing in this game. You know? That's the key difference. Look, I'm trying, all right? I'm trying. Okay, how does one get a fish? Because right now right now it's not working out so well. Ay, caramba. Alright, I don't know. I can't find it. Is it random? Oh my goodness. Fishing needs more Ryu. There's a lot of Ryu needs in here. I like the idea of a guy just being like, yeah, you can have this ultimate all-encompassing MacGuffin item for a single piece of fish. We just need the key too. Like, we could beat that guy up and take it. But if it's random, I mean, this is what I've fished, like, this is 6 times. I am still not getting it. There's not like a specific spot I have to get to. That's 8. 9. No. What do I... Maybe I'll leave it in the water? Like, leave it like that? Because I'm mashing... I was mashing through the buttons. Bet you there's like 4 pages in the manual on how to fish. Red didn't get a fish. It's an analogy for life. Red didn't get a fish. Oh my gosh. On the 12th try, we got a fish. We got a fish, y'all. No wonder the Cyclops wanted me to do the fish. It was a very low success rate. I wonder what it is in actuality. It was like 0.3% or something. Yo, I got your dumb fish. Here, key. You can get to the vortex cube. Alright, cool. Come back, bring fish. No. I won't. I'm gonna finish this game. So tell me, Dragon, karma on this game. Can you... is it possible to finish the game with poor karma? Alright. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Are these rooms all, like, identical, or what? Oh, okay. So there are a couple walls then that will specifically prevent you from going through if you got that issue. If you have to pass whatever requirement. So it's talking to the dais, which that alone was a wall. Like, I never would have figured out that you have to talk to this triangle in order to figure that out. Let's see. Okay, so there's a secret passage then that I need, I guess, to get through. I don't know. Oh yeah, right here. Dude, jerk move. Right there. Four of those gates. Or of those ladders rather. But doesn't matter if you go to any of them, because you can't do it until you find this secret passage. Yeah, let's see. Huzzah and hurrah. Okay, next floor. Okay, take any ladders except for the northwest. That would have been the direction that I would have gone too. So we'll go northeast. Okay. You could flip the switch from the other side of the room. I like that. Okay, that goes up. This is a locked door here. Magically locked, no less. Let's try our unlock spell. Ta-da! Oh, I see you. Oh, but I already flipped it, so I don't know. Okay. No, those go back up. Right here. They really love those secret passageways, man. I adore it. No, it's locked, isn't it? Oh, this is probably where we have to use the key. That would make sense. Ta-da! Ooh. It's I don't know what this is. Vortex cube. We did it. Oh, okay. All right. I'm hoping, I'm banking on us getting through this. Is this the end of the game right now? This could be it. I need to go to I'm not remembering. Not the Shrine of Singularity. Oh yeah, Isle of the Avatar. That's where I need to go. Oh my gosh, this is it. This is it. Boo. Okay. Okay. This is a lot of information. Shrine of the Codex on the Isle of the Avatar. Okay, so we gotta put stuff in between stuff. Now, I'm gonna guess that because it didn't tell me which flame is which, and I don't know by the color, but the flame matches the colors of the lenses, so I can at least get that far, I think. Put that right there. Oh, and they even made a graphic for it too. Nice. So I thought it was more like a contact lens. I didn't realize it was going to be enormous. And then you got to... So yeah, the guide does not specify... The guide that I'm looking at online, that is, doesn't specify what exactly to do here. So I'm just going by what's in the book. So hopefully that's correct. Okay. So close. Okay, and then, right. Codex of Vortex of... convex lens between the Codex and the Flame of Singularity so the light from the flame converges. Okay, and that's what it's doing. Convex lens so that its light diverges over. Then move 8 moonstones into Vortex Cube one by one. Set it on the ground in front of the Codex and use it to return the Codex from whence it came. Okay. Alright. I got this. Look at them, it might tell you. Oh, really? Oh, the flames? I did try that. Yeah, it says nothing special. It's getting dark. I know my hands are shaking. I'm so ready to be done with this game. Okay, so we got the moonstones. And it wants you to... Okay, maybe you gotta put the vortex orb on the ground and then put these into it. I'm gonna try that. What do you mean, no effect? Well, that's the challenge of the Super Nintendo version, is that they give you less information, which is pretty unfair. There's a lot. It's sort of like it makes it a lot harder, right? Because they cut things that are clues, which is kind of shocking. Let me try one more thing here. Put that there. Okay, so that doesn't work. So then how do I put the moonstones into the cube? Just like this, I guess? We're just moving moonstones into the cube. Everything A-okay. Okay, and then we're going to use the vortex cube. Put it on the ground. It said in front of the book. It has to be perfect. No, why? What am I doing wrong? I put the vortex cube, put the moonstones. There we go. Oh, fancy lights. Drop the cube. So it said in front of the book, which I assumed was on the ground in front of the book, but it meant put it on top of the book, I guess. Yes, we got a little cutscene. This is the end of the game, isn't it? I think this is it. So far, nothing's happening. But we're getting music, so there's that. Congratulations! Should probably get that congratulation checked. That's really the end of this game then. There's no like final boss or anything like that at all. That's kind of surprising. Okay, what's happening here? You do have to push a button. A moon gate rises from the floor. From the glowing portal, Lord British emerges, followed by the mage Nystel. Nystel appears quite distraught. On the other hand, Lord British directs his stony gaze at you and speaks as if to a wayward child. Avatar, making our Codex disappear was quite an unexpected turn of events. But for virtue's sake, tell me, what hast thou done with it? To answer his question, you pick up the human lens and give it to him. Was the Codex truly ours, your majesty? Was it written for Britannia alone? If thou hast lost the Codex, is the wisdom it contains lost also? Look into the vortex and you will find your answer. As Lord British holds the lens, the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom focuses into view against a myriad of sparkling stars. Yet the Codex remains closed. Your Majesty, the book is not for our eyes only. It is meant to be viewed by everyone, human and gargoyle alike. Speak of the devil, literally. A wave of heat shimmers in the air, heralding the birth of another gate. Draxanusum. Oh, Draxamusum here. They called him Draxanusum. Pretty. The Age of Enlightenment final bosses were the last trilogy. Oh, now you tell me. That's pretty anticlimactic. Like, it's straight up, there's no final boss in this game. Then, how many RPGs on the Super Nintendo had no final boss? I wonder. Brave leader of the Gargoyles strides forward, flanked by his wingless attendants. One attendant. His rage simmers beneath the surface, suppressed only by his iron will.
To have taken away our Codex of all things. To know that humans will always be human. To have known what your surrender was false.
He reveals the disappointment and sorrow in his voice as he swings a clawed hand towards your head. The amulet of surrender starts to glow and burns your chest. The lens. Quickly you reach down and grab the gargoyle lens. You press it into the hand of Draxanusum, meeting his sunken eyes. Please trust me. Join Lord British in his search for peace, I beg thee. Draxanusum reluctantly raises his lens, and it catches the light. Then Lord British holds up his lens, and every eye in the room fixes upon the image of the shining Codex. The book opens slowly. Both rulers gaze upon the book, and the pages of wisdom are revealed in the tongues of each land. The answers the Codex gives are revealed to all people throughout the world. The two leaders, after giving it some thought, finally understand. Lord British and Draxanusum turn to each other as friends, hating no longer, fearing no more. The leaders are no longer enemies. They now understand what it means to be friends. Congratulations! Your mission in Britannia has ended at last. Original game, Richard A. Garriott and Origin Systems, Inc. SNES version. Oh, I said SNES. All right, we did it. That's, oh my God. That is the game right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game. It is one of the most challenging games for sure on this system. It's hard to imagine how many people could have gotten through this game back in the day without help. That seems like that would be real tough. I would have needed for sure all the help that we could have possibly gotten. But thanks for being here for the ride. What are we gonna do tomorrow? Well, thanks very much, Sarge. I know you can't hear me, but thank you. Maybe we'll play the rest of Demon's Crest tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe we'll start a new RPG. Maybe I'll take a day off. One of those two things. We'll figure it out. You know, all in good time. Oh my gosh. Tough game. Would I recommend? I don't know. Maybe. Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. But that's where I'm going to draw it for today. Everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll play something. I don't know what. Maybe we'll do Mega Man X tomorrow. That would be fun. I love that game. But I'm going to be happy to put this one behind me. We only got 8 left now. Take care, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.